Hey y'all, welcome back to Babeinlibrary. It's your girl Lisa, and it's time to talk about my September TBR. So, for the month of September, I don't really know if I need to stay in my hot summer girl era or I need to transition into fall. Right now, it is 95 degrees. So, all systems are telling me, baby, read that beach read. However, the temperature can just change just quick enough that I may fall into some fall reading. So with that in mind, my anticipation is I think that I'm going to will my way into fall, starting with a hockey romance. And the first hockey romance that I will start with is Played by Naima Simone. I actually have an ARC copy and it comes out September 2nd, so I need to start reading that tonight. But this hockey romance is real special to me because I believe it is a firefighter and a hockey player. And I think our FMC, she is a firefighter and the gentleman is a hockey player, which just sounds like delicious goodness to me. I think that's my assumption of what I read and I'm here for it. So that is the first thing that I'll be reading for sure this month. If I stay in my hockey girl era, and I decide to do a vlog, I have I have plenty of hockey romances to choose from, but these three are top on my list. First being Goal by Alexandria House. This is the Dark and Disturbed, beautiful edition that I absolutely had to have. I love the foiling. Alexandria House is a household name to me. Like, I love her, and I think that there's three already in this series. So it is time for me to jump into her hockey romance, which this one is a guardian hockey player who gets custody of his three siblings, I believe. And he's not able to play in the NHL and be a full-time parent all on his own. He does need some help, and he has the finances to do so. So he hires a nanny, and that nanny stirs up some feelings for him, which is interesting because he's already in a relationship with someone that doesn't necessarily want to help raise the children. And so what does he feel like he needs to do? Hire a nanny. So this is a nanny romance, a sports romance, and it's Alexandria House, so need I say more? If I'm still in my hockey girl era, I have two rivals to lovers, male hockey romances that have been the top tier, so what I've heard in the romance community, and that's going to be Andy Jackson's Hidden Scars. This is a roommates, bully, enemies hockey romance, or C.E. Ricky's rivals, teammates, lover romance of Iced Out. So when it comes to everything that I've been hearing about, like the hockey scene, these two had held it down for a very long time. And so I may choose one of these two. I have read from C.E. Ricky before. I love her writing. I have not read from Andy Jackson. So if you have read either one of these, please tell me which one in the comments below you would choose. Because I doubt that I'm going to read both of them, but I do need an opinion of which one I should start with. I also want to continue with the sports theme, so I have another arc by Mika James. This is Love and Sports Ball. This is a sapphic romance, and this is between an athletic trainer and a basketball player. And it's Mika James, so I've heard nothing but good things in terms of sapphic representation that also has steam and spice. So I'm going to give this one a shot as well, keeping with my sports thing. Now, because I said it's fall, this is the epitome of a fall cover. This is Forever and Always. Look at this beautiful sunset, the sunflower, but it's giving that autumnal vibes. You have her in a long sleeve shirt. This is the final book that I have to read in the Rise and Fall series by A.E. Valdez. The beginning of Forever is the second story that Asen and Harlow have. This is after they initially got together. You thought it was a little bit of an open ending for a happily ever after. They got engaged, which now it's about getting them down the aisle and all of the hecticness that can happen between the two of them and what could go awry, preventing them from their true happily ever after. So I do need to read this because it's the last one I have to read in the series. It is fairly small in comparison to some of these larger books, so I don't think that I'm going to have a problem reading this. A.E. Valdez makes it very, very easy for me to kind of jump back into her world. I am kind of in the middle of an arranged marriage reading vlog. I have read two books for that, but I'm still in a hunger for arranged marriage romance. So I've got 4 options to choose from. I'm not going to read all 4. I know that for sure. But if I chose to, I know for sure one of the romances I want to read is Sinful Vows by Asia Monique. This is an arranged mafia romance. And I've heard this is nothing but pure dopamine. Like, this is a damn good time. And as far as arranged marriage with mafia goes, this is the one to choose. So I for sure will be picking this one up for that vlog. If I'm still interested in reading arranged marriage, I could go with King of Wrath by Anna Huang. I could go with Radiance by Grace Draven, or I could go with Katharina Mara's The Unwanted Marriage. So not really sure if any of these will make the cut, but for sure, I know Asia Monique will be there. So let me know also in the comments, if you had to choose from one of these 3, which one would you add to that already growing pile of arranged marriage? Now, outside of sports romance, outside of arranged marriage, what do I have next? I want to read, to break up a little bit of the romance, I do want to have a romantic suspense, and I want to read Casey Mills' Innocent Intent. I think that one is like a murder mystery suspense that I've heard nothing but great things. And she is traditionally a romance writer. So to see her take a little bit of a twist to go in to see another genre, very interested in. So Casey Mills' Innocent Intent definitely is on my list to read. Nisha Sharma just released Marriage in Macy's, and it is the final thing that I need to conclude the If the Shakespeare Was Aunties trilogy. So I definitely have to see what's going on in this book, because I hear that it's probably her favorite in the series, and the first 2 were great. So we'll be reading that. I have high hopes that I can get my library copy. If not, I will definitely have to purchase it for my collection. But B.B. Austin just released the latest in the Amari and the Knight Brothers series. I don't recall the actual name. I think it's Amari and the Despicable Wonders. So as an Amari stan, I must bow down and read the 3rd in the series. So that is also on my list to read. If that wasn't enough, I'm going to add in a couple more books. I will say, I think if I get into the mood for a dark romance, I think The Devil Wears Baccarat, my homegirl AJ said that is definitely a me book. So that may call to me. And we'll just see where else the rest of the month takes us. I still have a couple of more, but really I think that that's enough. So arranged marriage reading vlog, possibly a hockey romance reading vlog, and finishing up a couple of series. I think that'll do for September. And let me know what you're reading. If you could do me a favor, tell me, like I said, which books that I should read for those 2 vlogs. If you have a preference, give me a wedding ring for arranged marriage if you're interested in that one. Or if you're interested in the hockey romance vlog, give me a hockey emoji in the comments, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.